Hello everybody, it's your girl Jess and I am back. Slept like absolute crap last night, probably because I'm having anxiety like usual. Probably got like 6 hours in total with the 2 hours I tossed and turned in between. It's 6:43 and I have to get ready for work, so yay.
Step 2, admire the...
Okay, so that's done. Hi, kiddos. What's up? What are you doing? Headbutt? Yeah. Okay. Just trying to tell the people goodbye. Anyways, got that done. That's a big thing. I was sitting there at my desk at work the other day and I was alone in the office and I was just kind of thinking to myself, I was like, okay, I'm making the right decision.
Okay, so we have coffee with a little bit of French vanilla sugar-free and a little bit of hazelnut sugar-free with the vanilla Premier protein and some chock-full of nuts coffee on top of it. So, yeah. I chugged like half the Premier protein and then I put coffee in there because I don't want that much coffee today. It's pretty good. Oh, and I did a bunch of dishes too. I have a little handful left, but I didn't want to leave them all there for the day. So I just have a couple to do when I get home. I decided to go to Shoe Warehouse to try to find shoes for this wedding. I'm gonna check the clearance section first though. So I ended up going to 5 different stores. No, 1, 2, 3, 4 different stores because I stopped in the mall and the mall doesn't have anything apparently anymore. Like stores, period. But yeah, I found a couple options. Discovered that I inherited my grandmother's feet. That's wonderful. Hopefully that goes down as I lose weight because it looks like a lot of water just being held in my feet. And I also just worked a 6-hour shift before trying on these shoes because I thought that would be better because my feet are all like stretched out and sweaty, even though that's gross. But yeah, so nothing that I was sold on to where I was like, ooh, I should buy this. But I did decide that I probably should have bought shoes and then went and found a dress. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it for Henrietta. I'm not thinking of any place that would have shoes in abundance. So I think I might just have to go to like a different side of town and check shoe stores there just to see. They might have something different in those ones, different options. I don't see myself doing any more stores today. It's 4:45. I am gonna go into the gym and do some cardio and whatnot and then head home so I can walk my dog. Whew, okay, I'm a little red from the tanning bed. He only gave me like 6 minutes and I definitely asked for 10. I'm trying to get a base tan going so I don't burn like crazy when I go to Florida next week. I made sure to exfoliate before I got in the bed, like I exfoliated last night. So I'm just gonna let my skin cool down. Probably gonna go home and wash my face, and that way it's not still cooking. Definitely starving, 100% dehydrated, even though I'm over 70 ounces of water in for the day. I'm definitely dehydrated. I can tell by the way that I smell. I have like a little bit of an ammonia smell coming off, like, not to be TMI, but like near my panty area. And that is a telltale sign of dehydration. So I'm gonna take off because I need to go eat and I need to drink something. So I decided I wanted sushi, so I called Plum House and I put in an order for a Rock City roll and a sake roll. Sake roll is nigiri, white rice, and salmon. And I think it has cucumber in it. And then a Rock City roll is white rice, fried crab meat, avocado, and cucumber, which is very similar to the one that I usually get from Wegmans. It's the crunchy roll. But I was craving fresh sushi, so I'm getting myself fresh sushi. He told me about 15 minutes, and because I'm so close to home, I'm gonna stop home, and I decided that I'm gonna get my rice pot going so that I can walk right in the house, scoop my rice out, and eat. Even though there's rice in the sushi already, I still want to make a little bit more so that I'm like not hungry still after. Because I don't really feel like cooking, and I've been craving sushi for the last specifically Plumhouse sushi for the last month. So yeah, I'm gonna go get my rice set up, and I'm actually gonna set up for a mukbang so that I can record the sushi, because that'll be a good one. I really gotta, I don't like to talk while I eat, so I don't really find, I don't know, I'm always time-lapsing it, or I'm fast-forwarding the food part, because nobody's commented on my videos and specifically asked for a mukbang, so I'm not going out of my way for it, or to talk about anything. I don't really know what to talk about that I don't already cover in the free space that my videos offer. Whew. My grass needs to be cut. But yeah, okay, so we're gonna go get that rice going, and we're gonna go get a... Okay, so it's been exactly 15 minutes. I emptied my gym bag, started the rice maker, put away a couple of dishes, let the dog go out to potty, and now I'm on my way to pick up my sushi. Alright, I'm gonna end up cutting you guys off because I have to drive. So I just got back, and I've lived here for 3 years, guys, and I have never ever almost hit this fence, and today I love tapped it and took it completely out of the ground, so you can totally see it laying right there. Yeah, so that used to stand right next to that RG&E box and light post, but now it's laying on the ground. It was so rotted out, it fell right over. But frankly, that little chunk of fence has had literally no use or meaning. It's just been standing there. It's left over from whatever was in the lot before we made it a parking lot. Maybe there used to be another house right there and it had a little tiny fence. I don't know. But that's my problem now. I'm gonna have to take care of that tomorrow, simply because I'm the type of person who is raised to take responsibility for their actions. Therefore, I have to take care of it. But I did try to pick it up, and it was unsuccessful, so the decision was to just throw that bitch back down till tomorrow, because it's raining right now. So it's tomorrow's problem for Jessica. I have off anyways. I'll deal with it. So let's go check on our rice and get to eating. Okay, so I got my rice together. So I'm gonna put some adobo, some garlic salt, it's a red pepper, black pepper blend. I made my own version of it because I've been trying to save some money, so I got some cheap spices. I have low sodium Kikkoman soy sauce. I have regular salt because that's why low sodium. My nail feels weird. And yeah, fresh pot of white rice. I love that. I love that smell. It's not super steamy anymore, so I can go right for it. Get a little bit in the bottom, put a tiny little portion of the butter. And then another scoop. I like to get it in there and stir it real quick so that the soy sauce gets over more than the little chunk it was poured over. Gets the butter melting too. Ooh, I'm almost out of adobo. quick little tap tap of the pepper. I don't like too much pepper on it. Quick little shake of the garlic salt. And I think I'm gonna put some dried chives on it. Oh wait, why? I said chives. Cilantro. A lot of it. I love cilantro. I'm not gonna use any, well, yeah, no, I don't think I need any more soy sauce. Yeah. I put a decent amount on there. And there's soy sauce with the sushi too, so like I'm not worried about it. Make sure you get all your rice. I had about 100 grams in here. And even the little pieces. I always like to immediately soak it. That way I just give my rice maker pot a chance to be ready to go when I come in to do the dishes. I should have turned my little lights on. You would have seen everything a little better. But it's too late now. I'm done. A nice good shaky of the salt. Because it's never salty enough. Honestly, I do salt as needed most of the time because I've realized that if I need the salt, I'll want more. But if my body doesn't need it, I'll taste it too much and I'll be like, ew, it's salty, I ruined it. And then I end up wasting food and nobody likes doing that. So we try not to do that. So and this is the biggest dollop of butter I've used so far. I usually eyeball it, but from previous attempts at weighing as I make it, tiny bit more salt, sorry. As previous attempts of weighing it as I make it, I learned that I tend to, what's the word? I use about 16 grams of butter. That's what I was trying to say. So, gonna put this stuff away and then we're going in the kitchen to eat. So let's, and I'm back. All right. So, we have our rice. I have to sit down with it because I have my drink in my arm. And we have our Canada Dry 0 sugar. And then I'm going to get the sushi all opened up and I will show you what it looks like. Oh my God, that smells so good. So, we have a sake roll. That's the one I told you that is the nigiri, which is the green stuff you see outside of sushi. And then we have sushi rice and we have smoked salmon on the inside. Wasabi and ginger, and that is our Rock City roll. I'll get real close to it for you. This one is tempura or fried crab roll with avocado, cream cheese. Nigiri is on the inside of this one with rice on the outside. And then that is eel sauce drizzled over the top of it, which is one of the best Asian sauces you will ever try, I guarantee you. Yeah, I'm gonna use it for the soy sauce. I'm not even gonna say might. But we're gonna crack our soda, get our napkin on our lap, and open these chopsticks. So, I'm curious, what do you like to do when you eat? I don't have I don't have chairs to my kitchen table, and that's why I'm always sitting in my living room, because like that's where the TV is anyway, so I may as well just kill two birds, one stone and eat while I consume content. Therefore, I'm always doing stuff and not just sitting down consuming my content. So, restaurant chopsticks usually come like that, where they're stuck together and you just gotta pull them sideways. You kind of want to pull them in the way that they're willing to go, if that makes sense, which it will when you touch them, so that you don't split them. Okay. And then, okay. You rub them against each other to get the wood splinters off, but most of them come smooth now. so you don't have to deal with it or worry about it. One of my friends taught me how to do chopsticks. You're supposed to have one stationary and one that moves. So I hold the first one like that, which is probably wrong, but this is what feels good to me. And then I put the second one between the pointer and the thumb like that, and then I'm able to push things against it, like the stationary one, and then that's how you pick shit up. So I don't even want to know. So we're gonna start with the Rock City roll, which is my favorite. It's the fried crab with avocado, eel sauce, nigiri, rice, cream cheese. I've told you like 4 times. I'm gonna stop telling you. Do the sushi dance. Do the sushi dance. Do the sushi dance. Do the sushi dance. Hell yeah. I love sushi. I love rice. And I'll try a sake roll for you guys. I usually like having my soy sauce on these ones, but I'll try this one straight up real quick. So, before I pop over into a time lapse, because this is already 4 minutes, I do want to give you some recommendations because I am somebody who only just recently started to like sushi. If you are new to sushi, go for the tempura rolls. Tempura means that the food is fried, like the meat, the protein of the roll will be deep fried. And a lot of people tend to like that more. Crab is amazing. When it comes to salmon, you're probably going to have a better first time with non-fatty salmon, which is just pink salmon. The salmon with the little white on top of it, that's the fatty salmon. That's usually used in like a sashimi, where it's just like a strip of protein over a little nugget of rice. That's usually how they serve that. And yeah, so that's where I would recommend starting. So like smoked salmons, deep fried rolls. I personally don't like shrimp, and that's the only reason that wasn't in my options. So I haven't tried them, no, but I'm sure they're amazing. And the eel. The eel is really good. My friend who's allergic to shellfish doesn't have any issues going to eat at places like that as long as she says something and pays attention while she eats. And yeah, she usually gets like, I believe she's gotten the tuna, the salmon, and the eel. And those were all recommended. Like, you really can't go wrong with sushi. When it comes to sushi, I know it sounds like a lot, it looks like a lot, but at the end of the day, everything kind of has the same texture. So if texture is a thing for you, you don't really have to worry about it. Like, you might run into an issue with like tobiko or crunchies, but I don't have that problem. I love having the crunchies on top of these. So I'm just saying, try some sushi. You might like it. I don't know. Says the person who's never had a fish fry. My top favorite Asian sauces are teriyaki sauce, yum yum sauce, brown sauce, which is the same as like stir fry sauce, and dumpling sauce. I love dumpling sauce. And eel sauce. Yeah. Whew, Asian. You know what? The Asian sauces are always so good. I love going down those aisles in grocery stores and just like seeing what options they have. Plus, I worked at a restaurant called Furoshiki for like 2 years, and it honestly, like, it spoiled me. Best ramen in Rochester. Yeah. Just, yeah. Currently triple tasking. Eating some s'mores with a Z cereal. Watching The Rookie. And editing. All at the same time. Okay, so I have that video uploading. I ate some crispy round Tostitos. I drank a 7-Up Zero Sugar. And I had a tangerine outshine popsicle. I have decided that I wanted some cookies. I got some Thin Mints. Authentic Thin Mints. Dude, I am so proud of myself. Everything that I recorded and showed you guys is all that I ate yesterday. So I'm like, the only thing I didn't show you was the fact that I drank more water. And you can kind of see where the level is in there right now. And this is a half gallon, so that's probably like 20 ounces of water left. And that would put me at like 100 ounces for yesterday. And I'm going to try to drink a whole gallon today. Just to, I was talking about how I was noticeably dehydrated. And I honestly woke up pretty thirsty. So drinking the water is the name of the game for the day. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Share the video if you like the video. And let me know what you want to see, man. Try to find my niche.